Hello, it's Wezzle here, and thanks for joining me as I continue on my fun and games in RoadCraft. And today we are up to day 7 here in Sunken, and we're starting to get through some of the scouty things on the western side of the map. So I think we're up to 48% of our tasks so far. So we've still got a bit to go, but hopefully we'll make a bit of progress today. I'll just make that bigger. Boink. So swoosh. And there we go. So we've currently done 13 out of 23 objectives, and we've done 3 side objectives. So we're doing okay. Let's keep pushing on though. So we'll continue where we are, and hopefully all will be good. Rightio. So we are here at the castle. They've now given us a new side mission. No, a new main mission. Side mission. To establish a supply route. Now, we might do that later on. We've also, we started on our looking for damaged trolleys. We've started on finding the potential entry points to the mine. We haven't started on repair the main power substation. So that'll probably be the next thing we want to start on. We might, actually, one thing I thought of after my fun and games yesterday with this naughty bridge over here, I'm just going to have a quick look. So we've got this bridge sitting here, and it's a bit of a pain because it didn't work very well. I'm going to delete it, and I'm then going to try and build it again from the top down because it seems like it doesn't want to build from the bottom up. A wide wooden bridge. So we'll start it from like there. Just run it to there. And instead of giving it flat ends, I'm going to make it in line. Let's see what that looks like. Right, so that's made it. Now if we hop in our jigger, no, it's just the same. So in line, the ends of it look like that. Okay, and if we delete that one and do it flat ends, to try and put it in pretty much exactly the same spot. Like that, but with flat ends. Okay, so this time it's got flat ends. And have a look in this guy. No, it's just the same. So there's something. So that's flat ends. I'm going to do one last one. That's flat ends. We just did flat ends. We'll do inline. Oh, that was close. I don't think. Oh, we got extra logs there. Got extra logs there by the looks of it. So we did flat ends. So add that. Oh, actually, it's not. That one. Change it inline. Do that. Looks like I've got extra logs there now, though. A little bit of a bug, perhaps. Seems like each time we delete it and rebuild it, we're getting logs being generated over there. But once again, it clearly is not putting it where I want it in terms of putting an end on it. Okay. Oops. That's fine. We won't bother with that anymore. Don't think we're going to be coming down there anyway, so that's fine. It was more just I thought, oh, maybe if I did flat ends, it would work better. But no. So I'll back into the Hummer. Now, one thing I did see when I was here, there's a little red truck over in the right-hand side there at about 2 o'clock. So there's one of our toy trucks. And over at about now 11 o'clock, there's a green barrel with an eagle on it. And apparently that's the green barrel for, or the barrel for a Warhammer. Is it Warhammer? Anyway, the one that we're supposed to find. So we have a little look on the map with resources. What does it look like? It's a yellow circle as opposed to a blue one. I think it's yellow too. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I wonder if that's worth something. Obviously our little truck comes up yellow. So when we're looking, that's what we need to be looking for. Okay. Okay. Now, what I'm thinking I might do is hop out of here and keep finding those trolley points. I reckon we should be able to come down here. This way, it just goes on and on a bit. Lots and lots of blue stuff in there too, just quietly. Breeze. Go through there. Get the main power station. Okay, so that's sort of the main road to get to the castle. Gee, that's a heck of a hike. Let's see if we can come down here. I don't think we can come up here, but we can try and come down here and then head on up this way to get that one up there. That's the plan anyway. Down there. Oh, and it's absolutely belting down with rain now. Well, that seemed pretty easy actually. Maybe we could drive up there. I don't think we could get the convoy to go up there. Why can't we go? It's stopping us. We're on a rock. Maybe there's that bush. Okay. Where am I heading? I want to go to that task called Look for Damaged Trolleys. And there's one over there. So we probably want to go along this way, up there, and hopefully that'll take us the right sort of way. So. We've still really got to go over to the other side and scout over there to find the find the other entry to the mine. Probably the next important thing to do. Right, so here we are. Yep, this is going to work out all right. I'm going to come up here and find these other trolleys. Come on, let me in. Trolleys. Found the trolleys. I think we've got 2 more trolley spots to find, but we might do them a little bit later on when we're a bit closer to that power station. So I think now we should head over, try and find that other location. Let's just have a quick look at the map though before we go zooming off. Come down underneath there. It's etc. We could come back more easy way, I think. That's the way we went. Wide line there. That's where we climbed up to the castle. Just head back this way, don't we? Yeah, so this brings us back into the back of the railway station. Alright, some more blue trains to shunt. Oh, and some great slabs, so we kind of see, can we... This might be a little bit harder this time. Might have to do it in 2 goes. Might have to pull him along for the first bit, but then go to the other end and push him. There's a great big pipe in the way anyway. Okay, so that might all prove to be a little bit difficult, but poor old Hummer. At least we've got this out of the way. Other one's kind of in the way. I wonder if we can get him a bit out of the way. No, not you. Sure if we ought to go all the way there. It's probably going to leave him half over this side then. Probably should be using a much bigger truck than my Hummer to pull these things around, but hey, we're here, we're doing it. Why not? Oh, I could have gone... Oh, okay. Right, so I could have pushed him the other way. Might have made more sense, mightn't it? This one could come right back here. Much more space. I did use that as a little sneaky through way, so we might just go to there. Keep our little sneaky through way. Try and reverse this guy back in there. Well, after we've moved him forward a mile, we're going to move him back a mile. Then at least we'll be able to get through. Yeah, beautiful. Do. An extra bump just for luck. Don't know what to do with that big pipe, so I might not do anything with it for the moment. We might have to move that later on. Right. So let's now do a bit of an explore down the eastern side. Vehicles can I get to it? I must be the crane. Sneak through here. Sneak. Yeah, we need to use the mule to pick this lot up, because that's going to just get in the way, but we'll probably need it to make... We could use that to make pipes. Right, now, let's just have a little look at the map, because I need to go right down here. I think the path is going to be this one. But I can't really see if we can get to it from this side. Doesn't look like we can. There's no roads running down there by the looks of it. I think we're going to have to come back this way. All the way back to the sand quarry. Yep. Okay, we'll do that. Bit of a run. Don't know what's over here either. But, might look at that another time. Right, so let's do a bit of a run now. Head down back to the quarry. Then try and find the other entry to the mine. Takes me down into the town, doesn't it? Yeah. Get back this way. Alright, yep, that's all good. This way. Getting a bit muddy and yucky. So back at the quarry, and we need to go around to the left. Not sure if we go quite yet or a bit further. Just have a quick look. It's not really a road through, although I can probably sneak my little hummer through there. And then we'll be fine to continue on doing this one. Okay. So we'll go along here. Where's that road? That's the one I want. Along here and then along there. And then down. Isn't it? Yeah, I think. Oh, we'll try it anyway. We'll try it. So, through this patch of rather nasty tree stumps. Squeeze through here because we're little. Perfect. Over here. Over that one. It's not the road. It's the road. Wrong way though, not that way I don't think. That's going to take us back. Go this way. Alright. Let's see if this takes us around to where we want to go. What we got here? Hut. Tents. the Hummer. We're going to head down, aren't we? Because we're trying to head down that way. Cool. Okay, this might not be very passable. What do we got here? That ain't going to be passable up there. You had to come around this sort of stick to the... Ugh, yuck. Kind of want to be over there, don't I? I don't know. Maybe I do. Sand quarry. Where am I going? There. Well, I kind of want to come back a bit. I've almost gone too far. Oop. It's all rocky. Could be a track there, though. That looks more like where I should be. So where am I? Over here. Alright, I reckon I've gone the wrong way. Let's come back here, back the way we came. I don't know how I did that. Where am I? There. Come back the way we came. Oh, this way. Come back the way we came. All the way. No, that's not a road. Trying to find... Oh, there we go. So back here where I turned left, I should have turned right. Maybe. Oh, no. It's going to take me back to the sand quarry again. How do I get across to this lot over on this? That one there. How do I get to you? You're there. So it's sort of a bit of a turn off there. Alright, okay, so what I'm going to try and do is place marker, flag, select L. I've selected it, shape. I don't know what that means. Or colour. Okay, fine, orange is good. Right. So I've now put a marker there. Not quite the same as having a waypoint like you would in SnowRunner. But at least it's something. Let's go back the way we came. I need to get to my waypoint. It's pretty much over to the west. Yeah. I'm just going to follow this path around until I find it. Steady through here because this was a bit nasty. I think I've come over here for absolutely no reason other than a bit of exploring. Thought that might have been a mine entrance, but not really. I can't see my little marker yet. Oh, there it is. Now I can see it. It's over here on the left. Flashed up. Right, so here's the marker. This is where I want to turn off. I want to turn off that way. Okay, so we've found our marker, so now let's turn that marker off. Don't know how to do it. Delete marker. Good. Okay. Let's come this way this time. Hopefully this will act a little bit more useful. Well, I guess the sort of road track sort of down there, kind of, sort of. Let's have a little look at the map. Yeah, that's well, at least I'm on the road I sort of kind of wanted to be on. See if this takes me where I want to be. Climbing up now. Okay, yeah, that's all well and good, but not. Oh, I want let's just stop a minute, look at the map. How do we get down there? Go down there? Oh. Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it, I guess. Cheapest. Alright. Back this way and then in between those rocks. Yeah, it's not so easy. Oh, doesn't that water look great? So stormy and everything. Very good. Damaged. Let's take our time going on here. Oh, this is much more sideways than I would normally like. We get through those trees. That way. Nearly there if we can just get our way through here. We'll go around next one back. Couldn't get through those trees that I wanted to get through, so we have to come down to these ones. Get through there. There we go, potential mine entrance. This isn't it, Chief. Okay, what do you think, Kelly?
Good work, as per usual. Okay.
Thank you.
Now we need to bring some steel beams to the lava quarry. If you're going to be draining that mine and having a poke around, I don't want it caving in on you. So we'll need those steel beams to brace the walls. Someone needs to look out for you, right?
Right. Okay, so we're doing steel beams. Now I might actually just leave the Hummer there and bring him back the easier way. Oh, maybe I could have come around here too. It looks like it's probably a possible way. Well, it's not much better than the way I came. Maybe up there like that. Anyway, I think we'll do that later because I think, first of all, I want to repair the main substation now. And that sounds like a job for the muley. We need to take this thing from the mountain base to the main power station. And then we need steel pipes. Yes, then we need a steel pipe. So I'm probably going to come up here to get it. Because I don't reckon I'm going to be able to carry that and a steel pipe at the same time. That might be asking a bit much. So let's hop into the mill. And where are you? Oh, you're at the workshop. Okay, the workshop. Ooh. I think what I might do is bring him back. Yeah, bring him back. Oh, that's not him. Mill. Thank you. Get in the mill. Right. Bring the mill. Just teleport him to the mountain base. Because that's where we're picking up the thingy. Oh. Alright. Check it out. We get a Zix 612C just for turning up. Don't drive off the edge of the world. Okay. So that's a crane truck, bigger than we are. That's fine. Nice to have got that. At the moment, we are going to get this object here and deliver it. Now, why don't we use the Zix to put it into the mule? And, you know, given that we've now got one, I'll park you there, hop in the Zix, and see what he's like. His crane is pivoting on the back, so I'll reverse him in. Now, where do his little legs come out? The quarter fraction. Let's see your legs. Yeah, it's okay. Right. Should be able to pick up this guy. Swing it around. Put it into the mule. A bit harder than that. Hey. So if we do that, that'll be even better. Let's put the crane on the camera on the crane. Oh, this is too big for that thing, for those tray. You can kind of see it's too big for the crane. Oh, just let it swing for a minute and then drop it. So that's as much in as we can do it. It doesn't actually fit. Well, it is what it is. Strap it. We need to take it to... Make it to... Deliver object from here to here. To the main power station. Okay, so that's going to be a bit of a hike past here. And we need to do the pipes, which I think was virtually at this same spot. Oh, no. Pipe. Oh, there's my pipe. Oh, cool. So I've got to fix the pipe here. Okay. All right. So let's come to the power station anyway. That would be a good start. Quite a thing we've got here. I'm going to have to be a bit careful with being a bit tipsy. Take our time. So we don't much angle because this is quite top heavy. It does get a little bit deep, but I think we're okay. Sneak along the water's edge here. It's alright so far, a bit bumpy. Rocks or something there. Fires in the way. Bit. Right. Get what's there, but cheeky. It's hard work. I have to do something about that. Okay, this is not the power station. Go a bit further yet. What I'm planning to do is I'm going to take this till I get to the broken pipe. Then I'm going to offload it. Go and get the pipe at the railway station by grabbing a bit of the scrap metal that's lying around there, and then bring the pipe back, fix the pipe, and then pick up the generator and continue on. I sort of minimise my travelling back and forth a bit. So here we are coming up to the substation. I can see some road work being needed on that if we're going to use that very much. We probably will. So the pipe... Oh, that speedy turn gets me every time. I think our pipe is just down here a bit. And that's it there. Yeah. So we'll get this guy out and put him down. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to pick him up. See, I suppose. He might not do quite as good a job as we did with the big crane. We'll just have to check that we can actually pick him up and put him where he should. I'd be surprised if we couldn't, because we've got to deliver... Oh, yeah, no, that's easy. And he's heavy. He's a heavy boy. But... Oh, he's got his... Oh, they are transformery bits or electrical thingy bobs hanging out the top, which makes him a little bit annoying. So that's as high as he can go, is it? Well, he's going to be hard to fiddle with then. Got to sort of... That's it. Getting off our truck. Right. Hopefully we'll be able to pick him up again later on. Going to go up to the railway station and make myself a pipe. Now there's heaps of blue stuff around up there. So, it shouldn't be a problem picking up blue metal stuff. Getting enough to make a few pipes. Just being careful through this lot. Up here, he should be good to make pipe. Pretty sure there was a whole lot of blue stuff that I said, oh, that's in the way, we'll have to move that. This could be a good opportunity to move it. Yeah, it's all this stuff here. There's lots of it. Ooh, what did we put ourselves on? Put ourselves on something. Oh, that's green door. Well, let's start by grabbing these 3 big pipes. Could help to clear the way a little bit. What we might do is try and think this through a little bit more. We might pick up a couple of these screens, put them... I don't really want you. I might come in a minute, so I'll put you on the other side. Over there, so I want to pick up these screens. So again, half the reason of doing this is to make the metal beams, metal whatever they are, But half the reason is also to clear out a nice path through here. Should be able to put this guy on top of these guys. Do these other two. Same sort of logic. We're not going very far, so we can pretty heavily load this time. But not to the point of tipping over. That one. Okay. See if we can get Mr. Big Pipe. Good. So that's not going to work. That's going to work though. Okay. Oh, you're the one right near me. Because I've now strapped them in, he won't bump the other ones around. With a bit of luck. That one down. That. He's going to roll off. Ah, that got him. Grab that little one behind us there. Well now. Had the one I wanted. I pressed square instead of X. No, we're going to be able to do this one. You always got to try these things, don't you? Yes. That's a good one, actually. Now we've got almost a little gap to the next one. See, we're really overloading the truck this time. I'm only going to go a couple 100 metres. I like these ones. That's a good. See, we've done a pretty good job of cleaning up this mess. There's still a few of the screen doors or fences over there. I'll get it in a minute. I want to go where I want it to go. Now you're going to go that way, are you? Back this way. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I'll be there. Just grab that little barrel because I'm going to fall over that one all the time, I'm sure. See if we can pop him right in the very, very front. I think that'll do. Not even going to pack him. He's only little. Right, so we've cleared out a lot of space there. I've just got to take this to the steel beam spot, which I think is a bit further around. So it's a little bit further than I thought it was. And we've got to get through this concrete. Now it's just straight ahead. I reckon we've got enough for two metal beams here. I don't know what that last one's actually sitting on. It looks like he's sitting on his mate, but he's just sort of... Oh no, he's sitting on the fencing. Okay. That's pretty good, that loop. That's enough for 2 steel pipes. That's okay because we only want 1. Let's go and get it. Yeah, we've still got quite a lot of that scrap metal there that we can use for any more pipes that we need them later on. Our steel beam's pretty, or metal pipe, sorry, still is pretty close to where we want it. Actually, while I'm here, is this... That's not the spot where I go through. Must be just around the corner here. I know it's around here where they just left that great big pipe before. Let's see if we can drag that somewhere else. In fact, I don't think we can drag it through there. I'd just like to get that out of the way a bit. Let's come over here. can use the crane to pull the trailers around too. Okay, that's good. Worth knowing. Oh no, it's not the high there, I suppose, because all the rest of those are going to be that from him. Get that. Oh, I didn't attach it, did I? Got it now. Drag you along the train tracks a bit. Lovely. So at least now that pipe's out of the way. Yeah, we've still got these silly fence things in the way, but we can pretty much... Why can't I put the crane away? I was using the wrong control, that's why. It's sausage. Right. Let's take our lovely pipe and put it where it belongs. Yeah, it's definitely going to want to fit it with this little area too, just quietly. Yeah, I probably should do this while I'm here. Again, trying to think, what should I do while I'm in the vicinity rather than saying, gee, I wish I'd done that while I was there. Try and move these so that they're a little bit more out of the way. Got a path we can get through if we have to. I think really if I just move that big one and this other round one, then that's going to open up the pathway a lot. Around the front as well. Good. What have I got? One virtually underneath my wheels. Grab that. We may come back and get these later on, take them to the concrete plant. I don't think we're short on the concrete, so probably won't really need to worry about it. But at least now we've moved them out of the way. Ish. Yeah, that should be enough. So let's take a run now and drop off. Oh yeah, this is the other bit we're still fiddling with, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to bash into the big pipe. Push it a bit more out of the way. It's better. Open that way up a bit more. That's just those fancy things in the way again. Should be able to get over those. So we've helped clear out a bit of a pathway through the railway station if we need to. No, go and get. Alright. Let's drop this pipe off, pick up our transformer or whatever it is, take it up to the power station. I reckon then we'll be pretty much at the end of our day. At least this is a reasonably nice pipe to have to deliver, or to get. Not incredibly hard to get. Where are we going to put it? Try and put it so it's not in our way too much. So that's maybe, it's probably going to be okay about there actually. Let's drop it there. Oops, rubber. Deliver our pipe. Happy chickens. Done. We're just back over to that transformer. Hopefully we'll be able to get that in by ourselves without needing the 6 to come and do it for us. Heavy. Heavier than I thought it was. I mean, we can lift it alright. It is heavy. Okay. Get it to sort of go where we want, or are we going to end up with it being a bit... It's probably about as good as we can do. That'll do. That's probably no worse than it was before. Alright, so off we go down this way. We go a little bit of a way, but not too far, so hopefully it'll be fairly straightforward. Okay. Keep ourselves going forward and back, not too much sideways action. Boy, this is going to be dressing, and we get through here. This thing on our back. We're going to actually, we might just stop there. Stop. Do what we did before. Oh no. These rocks aren't pick upable. Oh, that's a pity. That's going to make that a bit harder then, isn't it? I don't know if we're going to be able to get through here. We may well tip over. If we do, well, it's no harm done really. Well, we didn't anyway. How about that? Okay, so that's going to need the bulldozer if we're going to be coming this way again. Hopefully we won't. The mule was pretty light-footed there, wasn't it? Happy with that. Do the same sort of thing again, do we? Quite so hard this time. We know we can do it. We can climb up here without falling over. Great effort. Oh, we can do it. Caught on a rock. That's it. Kick the rock out of the way. And see where we're going. I'll fall over now. Yippee! Let's just we're in the right spot. Okay. Right. Should be able to pick him out. Wrangle him over into there. Yeah, we've got a green already, so try and make it a bit neater though. Beautiful. The main power substation, a beacon in the gloom. So that's the beginning of power. That's the railway station.
Right. If we're going to get this drilling equipment out, we'll need a reliable form of transport.
Yeah, I've got the mule.
The railway. All you need to do is clear out the cargo that's lying around, then get the juice flowing again.
Okay. Let's have a little look at what she just said then. Alright, so commission. Right, so I've got to bring steel beams. That was the one we picked up a little while ago. Got to take those to that quarry. Steel beams. N. We've got 6. Not bad. Okay. And mission the railway station. So we need to get some electricity. Then we need to clear the area of objects and clear the area of objects. So the 2 trains. Okay, well, that should be pretty achievable. So we just need to get electricity there. Where do we get that from? Oh, that blue bit there. Right, our power substation. So we should be able to just run power up and round, or get power there anyway, somehow. I've got to get it over here. Anyway, that's not going to happen today. I've got power here too, so we could... Not really. Well, that's... okay, so they're those other 2 spots, aren't they? Alright, anyway, I think that's it for today. I think we've done pretty well. I think tomorrow we might actually start... Grab those 2 trolleys while I've got the mule right here. Because the mule should be able to come around here. Grab that one. Yep. Then come back here. There. Grab that one. But get there. We don't have to grab anything. So we might do that first thing tomorrow. And then have a look at what else. So that's starting to clear the map out though. Look at that. We've got a little bit of area here we haven't uncovered. And then obviously, right, there's the edge of the map there. Running down the edge. Running along. Yep, so we've pretty much got the bottom of this one. And yep, we won't go much further there. Not much there. So there's just really that, yeah, over here, this northeast corner of the map to explore. But we're doing really well. So anyway, that's it for now, I think. So we'll call it there. Return to hub. Yes. And we'll see how far through we are. I reckon about 50%. We'll see. %, of Sunken done. So that's pretty good. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed. I've quite enjoyed today. I'm really enjoying RoadCraft as a game. I think the more you get into it, the more you realise it's not SnowRunner. And don't play it like it's SnowRunner. It isn't. And enjoy just making roads and bridges and all that sort of stuff. So I reckon we'll have to do some roads pretty soon. But at the moment, we'll just keep exploring and finding things. Anyway, that's it for now. So hopefully I'll see you again tomorrow. Otherwise, bye-bye.